What you believe, you prove. My name is Sabine. I'm a nutritionist and health coach, and in my consultations, I also use coaching techniques to help my clients work on habits and beliefs that could keep them from achieving their goals. There's an old story about a baby elephant that is tied to a fence post. As the baby elephant tugs and pulls, it fails to break the fence or to break the rope. Eventually, it gives up and makes peace with its fate. The baby elephant is stuck, but eventually the elephant grows up and becomes a big adult elephant, and it could easily walk away from the fence if it wanted to. But believing the fence to be some immovable thing, the adult elephant remains tied to it, falsely believing it can never get away. When we are born, we don't have any inner critic, that inner voice that judges everything. We feel loved the way we are. Then life can condition us in a certain way, and later our experiences, things people say to us, things that we see, hear or feel, shape us, and we develop our beliefs from that. Beliefs are deep-rooted opinions that make it easier and quicker for you to evaluate the world around you and for you to act without you having to check every time if something is true or false. Otherwise, you would need to use a lot of energy to complete this process every time. Important to understand is that our beliefs are assumptions for what we think is true, if that is the truth or not. It is your truth. Why are beliefs important? They play a big part in how we filter information, and from this we make up our own minds about what's important to us and what isn't. Beliefs determine what we believe we can and cannot be, do and have. Changing limiting beliefs can have a significant and sometimes life-changing impact. A belief can have a positive or a negative stamp, but in essence, beliefs are just thoughts that we keep thinking again and again and again. Kids who experience love and care from early on are more likely to develop self-love and self-respect, and later their social surroundings play a big part, of course. Kids who get bullied in school because of their performance or looks most likely have to deal with some emotional wounds long into their adulthood. And when you send messages to your brain that in some form or shape tell you that you're not okay the way you are, you internalize it. And what you believe, you prove. So everything that satisfies that belief will be filed away as proof, which will make the belief stronger. And that can then often cause issues with relationships in your personal and work life, because you basically always think that you're not good enough. You have to be aware that your beliefs tend to not be true. As a young person, you didn't have the means to prove them wrong, so you took your beliefs as your truth and reinforced them over the years. That sounds a bit grim, but I have some good news for you. There are, of course, also positive beliefs that help you move forward. When you think that you are a kind and lovable person, you will most likely find it easier to approach other people. And negative beliefs can be weakened and changed, and then there's space for positive experiences that will lead to a more positive belief. Does any of the following ring a bell? I'm not worthy. I'm not worth as much as some other person. I can't get anything right. All my relationships are failing, and I'm always on my own in the end. I'm just not lucky. I have it in my genes. I can't lose weight. Does that ring a bell? Here are my 3 initial tips how you can change limiting beliefs. Number 1. First of all, you have to recognize your limiting belief. Drag it into your conscious awareness. Think about what you find particularly difficult. What do you think in those moments? Have you had this before? Is it repetitive? What are you saying to yourself on a daily basis? What are you saying to yourself when you are challenged as a parent, a colleague or a friend? Or what are your thoughts when you think about making positive changes in your life? Number 2, once you have identified your limiting belief, think about where the root cause of this negative belief is. Was it something someone said to you at some point? When you discover that, this can help a lot, because you can then question it to see if it is still valid today. Ask yourself where the evidence is for this belief. Ask, what if I'm wrong? And also, how is this belief serving you? It could be that it is something that is not even relevant to you anymore. Number 3, write the belief down and get creative. Transform that negative limiting belief and write down next to it or underneath your positive formulated belief. For example, let's say if you keep saying to yourself, I just can't do it. You could say as an interim statement, I can't do it yet. Can you see how the small word yet makes a big difference here already? Because you leave the door to success open. What you're doing is getting in the habit of questioning your limiting beliefs, and you can then see that you have options. You are choosing what to believe in every moment, even if you don't realize it. Sometimes it helps to keep saying the new positive belief to yourself. Visually imagine your new positive belief or create a vision board. Some beliefs are a bit tougher and you might be able to benefit from working with a coach. Do you have limiting beliefs that affect you negatively? Beliefs that keep you from achieving your goals? As a neurolinguistic programming master practitioner, I have a few tools in my toolbox that can help you change limiting beliefs. Let me know in the comments if you can relate to anything I've covered in this video and how it potentially made you question some of the beliefs you have that might be limiting you in any way. I'm looking forward to reading all about it. All the very best from the heart. Until next time. Bye bye.